Here she is, guys. My new GR Corolla. Had her since October. Hadn't really made time to do a video since I got her, and at least formally like this. But yeah, I mean, she's a beautiful car, man. Beautiful car. Couldn't be happier. I mean, you know, manual transmission. What more could you want, really, beyond that? But huge difference from the Stinger, obviously. Still have the Stinger. Kind of letting it be my parents' fun car. So one way or another, just wanted something a little bit different, and yeah, this more than fit the bill. It's, you know, significantly lighter. It is much more nimble. Beyond that, it's hopefully going to make a pretty decent track car. The goal here isn't to have it be, you know, a track weapon, so to speak, if you will, but definitely do want to kind of make use of it on track and have it be my daily and occasional track day sort of car. So that's really what I was looking for here. Nothing too special or crazy, but yeah, I mean, that's really it. Got a lot of modifications in the pipeline. We've already done quite a few, in all honesty. Biggest ones being the Venturi intake that you see at the front here. You know, we'll go ahead and pop the hood actually, so you guys can see. But yeah, we have the Venturi intake. We also have the second here. So the Forge Motorsports intercooler. So here's the intake, obviously. You can see the pipe for the Forge Motorsports intercooler. You can see there's the intercooler down here. We also have a Remark catback exhaust. Obviously that's not a performance modification, that's just more of a for sound and looks sort of thing. Wanted to stay with the 3-tip setup, make it look kind of OEM plus, if you will. So that's what I went with. Sounds pretty alright. A little bit heavier than stock, so you're not really, again, doing much for performance there, but it's not significantly heavier. I think it's like 7 pounds. So one way or another, you know, that's kind of where we're at. Coming up next, I have the Limit Plus One downpipe and mid-pipe. Ordered that about a month ago. It said it's a 2 to 4 week turnaround time. So I'm expecting to hear about it being shipped out soon, but I can't say with 100% certainty. I mean, it is, you know, the week of Christmas, so probably picked one of the worst weeks, you know, to kind of have in my order timeline, if you will. So who knows, maybe it'll be first or second week of January, but I'll probably hit them up if I don't hear from them in about a week or so. But yeah, so what we'll do there is we get the Limit Plus One mid-pipe and downpipe, you know, installed on the car, and after that, I'm going to take her to a local tuning shop to get her tuned. The shop's name is Harrison Performance out of Tucson, and we'll kind of see what she does. You know, I'm not expecting it to be crazy in terms of power gains, but I'm hoping to kind of take advantage of the intake and the downpipe and mid-pipe to have kind of a wider power band. If you know anything about this car, it's, you know, it's great, but it really doesn't make power until, you know, the upper RPM band. I mean, the turbo starts to spool at like 2,500, 3,000 RPMs, but, you know, power will really kick in kind of 3,000, 3,500, and kind of spool up all the way until I think around 6,000, 6,500, and then it, you know, it really kind of falls off at that point. So anyways, I want to take advantage of that, make the power band maybe a little bit wider. I'm thinking, you know, max wheel horsepower that wean see. I mean, dynoing, these things have been all over the place, but I think it's safe to say with the all-wheel drive system, making about 300 to the crank, it's probably making somewhere around, I don't know, 265, 270 to the wheels right now, max. So keeping that in mind, you know, I'm thinking we could see maybe on 9.1, 320, 325 max, something like that. So anyways, we will see. That's kind of the plans for year one. The only other thing that I want to do for year one that I haven't done is kind of get a nice wheel setup going. I like the stock wheels, but I don't know. The tinkerer inside of me really wants to modify the wheels. I feel like it's one of those things that if you mod cars, you just tend to do. But doing some research on them, I think these weigh around 22 pounds, so they're pretty light from factory, in all honesty. A lot of the options out there are actually worse. A lot of the options that I've seen for this car are around 27 to 29 pounds. So really, you're having more unsprung mass added. There's some companies who do a pretty good job. I'm kind of debating if I want to go with some RPF1 RSs, or if maybe I want to go the Apex route. I've heard really good things about them as a company, and I think that's probably one of the only options I've found so far on the market that is actually significantly lighter. You can get one of their forged wheels, and you can have it be 17, 18 pounds. So something to keep in mind. I know it's not always all about performance either. Sometimes you want to do things for looks. Thought about some out of bounds as well. But anyways, it is what it is. We'll see what I get, and we'll kind of go from there. So that'll be a couple months from now, I think. That's really it. First track day I got scheduled is for the 13th of January, so that'll be coming up in a couple weeks here. Looking to get that filmed. Got to find my GoPro, but once we do that, make sure it gets all mounted up, and hopefully I have some cool footage for you guys. That's really it, guys. Just a quick update here. Thanks for following the channel, and as we do more mods for the car, see you next time, and we'll kind of talk through them. Right now on the channel I have the Remark exhaust install, which isn't a complete video. I need kind of a better recording setup, but that's for another video. One way or another, I'm working on a video showcasing the install of the intercooler. So that's going now, and hopefully in the next week or two I'll have that up. I didn't do one for the intake, unfortunately, but here on out, any performance modifications I'm gonna make sure are recorded basically for the car. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. We'll see what year 2 and year 3 brings later on. I'd like to eventually make some big power in this thing, but for now, just enjoying it, bolt-ons, tune, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, thanks for watching.